What do you mean Roskus didn't show?
I don't know.
We're back from the break. Apparently, Coach Roskus couldn't be here. We'll try to get him up in a future episode here.
Very professional.
Very professional here. Bang the gavel and Nutter Muggsy's gonna run the local gambit. Take it away, Muggs.
Okay, we're gonna start. We haven't had a chance to talk since Christmas, so we had the Linette over the holiday break. The Scranton boys and the Abington Heights girls won the Linette tournaments respectively. Oh, both games were over Dunmore, so the buck meat wasn't working this week.
Buck meat went bad.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Gotta put it on ice.
The Scranton guys, they're going to be fun to watch as the season winds down. How far can they make it in the States?
Yeah, they're gonna have some tests coming up. They play Central Dauphin, Lower Merion, which is the team they lost to a year
That's
ago.
Kobe's alma mater.
Yeah.
Lower Merion.
And they go down to these places, so they'll know what they're gonna need.
They need their SAT test too.
That's the most important thing.
Their placement tests.
Yes, I know.
Student athletes.
That's not the kind of test you meant.
Yeah. Anyway, looking at as far as the boys' picture in the District 2, I think you can make the argument Scranton's the best team, but I think the best bracket when you get to playoff time is going to be in the AA bracket. You're going to have good teams like Holy Cross, Riverside, and Dunmore out of our district. Then you have Wilkes-Barre Byers. They have a guy Eugene Lewis transferred from Valley West.
What's up, Matt?
Oh, how you doing?
What's going on?
No, we're not filming a show or nothing. It's good.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Anyway,
It's good.
my poker buddy Timmy Tanana in the house.
Timmy!
So anyway,
MattyVision.com. You can watch it.
Anyway,
Professional.
Eugene Lewis, he was at Valley West. He transferred over to Wilkes-Barre Byers. They're undefeated. They're not GAR's undefeated. I'll get to them in a second. But Wilkes-Barre Myers and GAR, they're going to be two. That's going to be a tough AA bracket. Myers, they're getting there with him. GAR has those football players, Darrell Crawford. He played quarterback for GAR. That's going to be a very entertaining AA bracket when we get to the playoffs. On the girls' side, it's kind of up in the air right now. Dunmore, I think, still is the class in the girls. Abington Heights suffered their first loss last night to North Pocono.
Yeah, North Pocono, Danny Hogan, West Sider.
West Sider, yeah.
Coaching up there with North Pocono. Those girls, they knocked off a couple of good teams.
Abington has always had a very well girls team.
Yeah.
I got to see the Abington play off the line too. They're solid. They're a very solid team defense.
Yeah, they beat Dunmore to win the Linette final. They lost their first league game 31-30. One of those classic girls games. And that's about for basketball.
A lot of windmill dunks.
Yeah. Wrestling, we have some interesting plays here. West Scranton and Scranton, they both won their first league match.
Wrestling?
Yes, they did.
They play each other.
West Scranton, Scranton, I think they wrestle a couple of weeks at Scranton, I think the 25th of January. It'd be a nice little battle there. For West Scranton, Devon Chalette, the football player, he's been impressive with a couple pins. I saw him with a pin over the kid from Abington last week. For Scranton, Mark Granahan, his weight class, he won his weight class at the Tunkhannock.
My man Ranahan.
At the Tunkhannock Kiwanis event over the Christmas break. So they're two pretty good teams. Delaware Valley always has a pretty good team, so we'll see what happens there. As far as swimming is concerned,
You forgot about there was a West player that was injured for wrestling. He just came back. Christian Jericho just came back.
Oh, I do, Jay.
He didn't wrestle yet, but he did laugh a lot and praise himself. Okay, sorry. Back to the swimming.
Yeah. It's hard to look at swimming these days and you not think about Scranton Prep. They're always well placed at the state meet. Mia Nonnenberg on the girls' side, she's always shattering her own records when you read the paper every day. And, she deserves a nice mention on the show here. So, what do you think? You got anything else?
I think my own girl, baby girl, Malin Walsh for Westside is another swimmer that's constantly breaking records, and she's looking to break all the state records this year. Hopefully, we're going to get her in here for an interview and talk some.
Hopefully, we get Tebow too after the playoffs are over.
After,
counselor,
your
counselor, that's contempt of court, $50 fine.
After you called him a T, you know what? I don't think he's going to.
Or double it now.
Tebow.
T-Bow.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's banged.
That's it. It's bang. That's it. Real.
That easy, huh?
All right, like I said, we got a lot of stuff coming on this year. We're going to try to get a lot of interviews. I mentioned Malin Walsh, Coach Roskus already agreed to be on there. Maybe we can get wrestling coach Fox out here. You know, there's a lot of possibilities coming up, but it's up to you. Also, any businesses interested in sponsoring our show, we could use a budget. I mean, look at the way these guys dress. They don't dress as fancy as I do. We need a budget for our show. So any businesses, contact us at info@MattyVision.com.
Can we thank our special guests here?
Thank our special guest.
Tebow.
He's always in our hearts, so he's always our special guest.
Coming up after the break, Drake, Lil Wayne, and Hova. You're watching MattyVision.com. I dream big.